In a night during the year 2009, the Indian Ocean stretched endlessly under a moonless sky, its vast expanse an eerie black. The night was unnervingly quiet, save for the gentle lapping of waves against the hull of the Maersk Alabama, a U.S.-flagged cargo ship making its way from Oman to Mombasa, Kenya. Inside the ship, the crew of 20 was unaware that they were being watched. Far from the coast of Somalia, in the pitch darkness, a group of Somali pirates had set their sights on the Maersk Alabama. These waters were notorious for piracy, and the pirates, desperate and fearless, were armed and ready. They had a plan, and tonight they would execute it. The pirates' small skiff, camouflaged by the night, cut through the water silently. The leader, Muse, a wiry man with a scar running down his cheek, peered through a pair of night vision binoculars. He could see the Maersk Alabama clearly now, its silhouette stark against the horizon. Muse had led many successful hijackings before, but something about this ship, a vessel flying the American flag, gave him pause. Still, the potential ransom was too great to pass up. The pirates closed in. The skiff bobbed dangerously as Muse and his men prepared their grappling hooks. With practiced precision, they hurled the hooks onto the ship's railing and began to climb. Aboard the Maersk Alabama, Captain Richard Phillips was conducting a routine check when he heard the clanging of metal. His heart skipped a beat. He grabbed the radio and called for his crew to report. Hearing no immediate response, he raced to the bridge. From the bridge, Phillips saw the grappling hooks and the shadowy figures clambering up the side of his ship. "Pirates," he muttered, the word heavy with dread. He activated the ship's alarm, a piercing sound meant to wake and warn the crew. The crew scrambled, securing themselves in the ship's safe room as they had practiced in drills. Phillips knew he couldn't join them. He had to negotiate, stall, and protect his men. Muse and 3 of his men breached the deck. They were met by Phillips, standing tall and defiant, his hands raised. The pirates, brandishing their AK-47s, barked orders in broken English. Muse stepped forward, his eyes cold and calculating. "Captain," Muse said, his voice surprisingly calm, "we are here for money. No one gets hurt if you cooperate." Phillips nodded slowly. "Take whatever you want, just don't harm my crew." Muse smirked. "We'll see." For hours, the pirates ransacked the ship, but they found no significant loot. Frustrated and agitated, they herded Phillips to the bridge, demanding he steer the ship towards Somalia. Phillips, maintaining his composure, complied but subtly delayed their progress, knowing help was on the way. In the safe room, the crew remained in constant radio contact, relaying their situation to the U.S. Navy, which had dispatched the USS Bainbridge to their location. The Navy was closing in, but time was running out. At dawn, the USS Bainbridge appeared on the horizon. The sight of the warship filled the pirates with a mix of fear and fury. Muse knew they were outmatched. He grabbed Phillips and dragged him to the lifeboat, a small enclosed vessel on the Maersk Alabama, intending to use him as a bargaining chip. As the pirates forced Phillips into the lifeboat, they cut it loose, drifting into the vast ocean. The Bainbridge, now fully aware of the situation, began shadowing the lifeboat. A tense standoff unfolding on the open sea. The lifeboat became a floating prison, the air thick with tension. Phillips remained calm, trying to reason with Muse, but the pirate leader was growing increasingly erratic. The Navy SEALs, experts in such rescues, were preparing for their most delicate operation yet. Negotiations dragged on for days. The Navy offered food, water, and medical supplies to the pirates in exchange for Phillips' safety. But Muse refused to release his valuable hostage. The standoff reached a boiling point. On the 5th day, the tension snapped. As Muse stepped out of the lifeboat to receive supplies, Navy SEAL snipers took their shot. In a split second, 3 of the pirates were killed, and Muse was captured. The lifeboat was stormed, and Phillips was rescued, shaken but alive. The Maersk Alabama incident became a defining moment in the fight against piracy. Captain Phillips was hailed as a hero for his bravery and composure under unimaginable pressure. Muse was taken to the United States to face justice, marking a significant victory in the war against piracy. As the Maersk Alabama continued its voyage, the Indian Ocean seemed a little less menacing, a testament to the courage of one man and the swift justice of the U.S. Navy. The night that had begun in silence ended with the triumph of resilience and hope. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.